house is divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Mark chapter 3, verses 25. Hello, family. A very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Happy Sunday. Today, I'd like to share with you this amazing and cozy light soup recipe that is mainly for healing purposes. If you're under the weather, cold, or any symptoms like that, I highly recommend this light soup recipe for you. It is not your regular light soup recipe. The content in this light soup makes it a lot more thicker than the regular light soup. This is so good. Please, I want you to stay tuned. You're going to absolutely love this. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Share with your friends and family. All right, let's get started. So I will be using some fresh herring for this soup. As soon as I set my eyes on this fish, I just remembered my grandma. I just remember how she loved her fresh herrings. Though it was bigger in size in Ghana, but this was the biggest that I could find here. So this is the fish that I'll be using. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze half a lemon juice and wash it with cold water. I'll then get rid of the head, the intestines, and the gills around. One thing about herring fish that I do not like are the scales, but lucky enough, the scales were off. They have already taken care of that, and I was like so aesthetic. It was just so amazing. Looking nice and fresh and clean. I'm going to set that aside, and my second batch of fish that I'm going to use is salmon head. Oh my goodness. Did you actually know that this part of the salmon is very nutritious? It contains unsaturated fat, and that is going to be very good for your cholesterol. And oh my goodness, apart from that, it is just so good, flavor packed, and it just brings so much flavor to your soup or stews or anything that you choose to make this with. So next time that you get to the stores, please grab salmon head anywhere you find them, because it's so good. If anyone here has tried this before, let me know in the comment section. It is just so good. So I'm going to really clean it very well, and what I like to do is to divide it into 2 pieces, get rid of all the unwanted particles and the grills as well. You might find some scales on it, so you just want to go ahead and just scale it off. And these are the rest of ingredients that I'll be using. I'll be using a little bit of crabs. I also have some tolo beef that was made at home. It was so good. Some vegetables, of course, some seasoning, tomato paste, and all of that good stuff. Everything will be listed below in the description box, so kindly check it out. So in my pot, I added my tolo beef, and I'm going to blend some ginger, garlic, onions, and just blend it. Not too much to do with it, okay? Just this and you're good to go. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of this blended ingredient, and I'm going to add about 1 cup of water. I'm going to allow this to cook for about 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, so on the other hand, I'm going to get my fish ready, and I'm going to season it with a bit of the blended ginger, garlic, and some salt. Literally, that's all you need. I want it to be nice and fresh and very flavorful. I will do same with the salmon head. Truly understand that this type of fish is not like the regular fish that you see in Ghanaian soups, but trust the process. You're going to absolutely love it afterward. So that is it. I'm going to put this in the fridge after shaking it and just allow it to marinate. While on the other hand, I'll go ahead and boil some vegetables. So I have here just 2 pieces of zucchini, 1 medium-sized carrot, and I also added a medium size each of red and yellow onions, 2 habanero peppers, and 3 fresh tomatoes. The optional ingredients that I really also recommend that you add are some mushrooms. I added that, and I'm going to put that up to a boil for about 5 minutes or until everything becomes nice and tender. I'm going to now check up on my tolo beef, which is now the base of my soup. I'm going to also add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. I'm just going to make sure everything in here is well incorporated, and I'll add just a little bit of water to just easing this density. It is too thick right now, just to loosen it a little bit up, and I'm going to cover it, allow it to steam a little bit over 3 minutes before we go to the next step. Okay, looking so good. After 3 minutes, I went ahead to use the stock that I used to boil my vegetables. These contain good amounts of vitamins that you do not want to throw away at all. Okay, lots of vitamin C in there, so I added that, and I'm now going to add my crabs, and I'll add a little tiny touch of water and just allow this to cook on its own for an extra 5 minutes. On the other hand, I'm going to blend all my vegetables, yes, including my mushrooms. Mushroom here is going to add lots of good, amazing flavor. If you've not tried blending your mushrooms in soup, I think you should, because it adds so much flavor to your soups. So you're now going ahead to blend it until it's very nice and smooth. Just check it out. So smooth. There are a lot of people who do not like texture. They want everything to be very nice and smooth. If you are that kind of person, you want to go ahead and strain this mixture right here so that it becomes very smooth. But the blender also really worked well. So if you have a powerful blender, you just want to go ahead and omit that process and just go ahead, pour everything right here, and that goodness of mushrooms has changed the bright tomatoey color of the soup into this gorgeous and very dark color, which is so good. I'm now going to add my fish right here, the fish that we marinated earlier on. It's perfect time for us to add it, and we're going to just allow this to cook on its own for a good 10 minutes. We used tolo beef as the base of the soup. It can be a bit salty, so you want to go ahead and taste for salt right here, and adjust it if needed. Remember, we also marinated the fish and seasoning it with a bit of salt, so you just want to make sure everything boils, and then you go ahead and taste for salt later on. And my goodness, this soup right here was just amazing. The aroma was just like that of the ocean. So nice, so refreshing, just so good, and the peppers were on point. It was nice heat and everything was so good. I decided to add a little touch of water just to easing up a little bit. The amount of mushrooms that I use really thicken up the soup so well, and it's just so incredible. Allow this to simmer through for another 5 minutes and you have your soup ready. So I'm going to chop some okra because we're going to pair this with some soft, succulent, lump-free, fluffy eba. Oh my gosh. So we need some okra to just push everything down smoothly. So I chopped a few okra in here, and I'm going to boil it for just about 3 minutes or until it becomes nice and crunchy the way you want it. So yes, once I'm done with the okra, I'll go ahead and start with my eba. Eba is simply, warming up some hot water, adding a little touch of salt, and go in with your gari. Yes, that is gari for you. Today we're having it with eba. Of course, you can have it with your banku, even fufu, any swallow of choice is perfect. Today we chose eba because we were just craving it, and it just goes so well. This fishermen, their quick soup that they make always pairs with eba because you don't have time to go through all that with banku and stuff or eto. right? So eba is always a quick solution that always ends so well. There's so many ways in making eba. The easiest way for me to make eba is to just soak my gari in hot boiling water for about 3 minutes and then go in with my spatula and just turn everything around until they become very nice and smooth. This is my second way and it's always one of the best ones I make. So good. There you have it. All our eba is ready. Oh, time to serve. That's my favorite part. I know it's your favorite part too. So I'm just going to grab my ayowa. Oh, going to grab that fresh herring. So good. One of my salmon head, bit of the crab, one solo beef or two, why not? And there you have it. It's so delicious. Make sure you have a little touch of your boiled okra on the side, and boy oh boy, it is so good. If you are a seafood lover, I promise you're going to love this soup. You smell the aroma, the good aroma from the oceans right in here. It is so lovely, so good. And of course, my rice girlies, of course you can have this with your simple white rice, and there you have it. You're going to really enjoy. If you're having cold or the weather is making you feel a little bit moody, this is the soup you need to try, and I recommend you try with a bit of rice. Oh my days, you're going to really feel so good after this. So there you have it, family. Thank you so much for watching right to the end. I really appreciate your time. And if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again. And as always, know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Happy Sunday. Bye.